Thank you, Brad. Dairy farmers across the state continue to voice frustration over the possibility of being stuck with no one to buy their milk.
Many are now asking state and federal authorities for help after Grassland Dairy announced earlier this week it would stop accepting milk from about 75 farms, mostly in Wisconsin, because of new Canadian regulations. As Jason Zimmerman reports, some farmers fear the situation could ruin their livelihood.
While most of the farms doing business with Grassland Dairy are in the southern half of the state, a handful are in the Fox Valley, according to Dave Zaleski of the Farm First Dairy Cooperative.
If they don't find a market, they're going to have to sell their cows and maybe lose their farm and their home and everything. So some of these, it's just devastating for these people.
Grassland Dairy made the announcement it's ending their deal with farmers May 1st, giving those affected less than 30 days to find a new buyer.
The market is flooded right now. Plants aren't taking more milk, and all at once within 30 days these farms have noticed that they're not going to be able to sell their milk. So the co-op is working with the Department of Ag and Ben Bransel, the Ag Secretary, to figure out creative ways that we may be able to market some of this milk.
The disruption is being blamed on new policies in Canada designed to push out U.S. imports, including milk.
They've shifted the incentives to Canadian buyers to make it commercially less attractive for them to keep buying from the U.S. and financially more attractive for them to switch over to buying from Canadian sources instead.
Congressman Duffy says the Canadians found a loophole in the North American Free Trade Agreement, or NAFTA, that allows them to block imports of American milk.
When we allow Canadian products into America duty-free, but they find a loophole for American milk, that's unfair. This is not free markets, this is protectionism.
The president did campaign on a promise to renegotiate NAFTA. However, this is something that won't happen overnight. Reporting in the Fox Valley newsroom, Jason Zimmerman, Action 2 News.